getting your body into fat burning and healing your body at a deep cellular level so that it's a long-term fix. So it's not a diet where you just, cutting out certain foods, because what we do is we get you into fat burning by removing all of those eliminating causes, diet, toxins, inflammatory foods, bad fats. We take away all the bad stuff. What do you want your level of health to be? So 10 is a fat burner, metabolic age of a teenager or a 20-year-old, like me. You know that your immune system's strong. When you get your blood work done, everything looks amazing. Your body's breaking the food down. You're sleeping well. You have strength. You're exercising like you did in your 20s and 30s. What do you want your health to be on a scale of 1 to 10? And that's kind of a silly question because, hopefully if you're here on the planet, we all know that we're not escaping death, right? None of us are escaping death, but some of us are going to have better quality of lives than others. So I'm here to teach you how to have a better quality of life and to be your best you, to live your best you, to reach your potential. My diabetics that go through my program, typically within 5 days, usually the first week or two, are completely off of all medications. So there is something, about this big, about 6-7 inches in diameter, 6-7 inches high, about the size of like a small watermelon, that is in your way to going where you want to go, to living the life of your dreams, to having the health that you want to have. Anybody know what that is? What's in your way? It's about this big, about that tall. What's getting in your way of becoming your best self, of fulfilling your purpose here on the planet? Because we all have a purpose. You're not here unless you have a purpose. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason for you to be here. We're all meant to be here. We all have a reason for being here. So what's getting in the way? Yes! Ding, 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 ding. Wiener, wiener, wiener. Your head space, your brain. That's what's getting in the way. That's the only thing that's keeping you from living the life of your dreams. It's just that little space between your ears. That's it. So as I've gone along this journey, I've gotten more and more control of my thoughts and my brain and what I think about and what I feel. 6 years ago, I was miserable, and I wasn't able to get this straight, this headspace straight, the thought processes straight, until I got my diet cleaned up and I taught my body how to burn fat for fuel, and I cleaned my body out. So tonight's topic is eliminating the causes, clearing it out, getting rid of it, letting it go. That's what tonight's all about. Because if you can't let it go, clear it out, eliminate it, your body can't do what it was designed to do. So it wasn't until I was able to clean my body out, which in turn cleaned my brain and thinking out, because there's a direct correlation between your gut health and your brain health. It wasn't until I got my body clean and healthy inside at a cellular level. This is my little model tonight for the cell. This is a cell with all those thousands and thousands of hormone receptors on the outside of the cell. This is where life lives. The intelligence of life is on the cell membrane. So it wasn't until I got these little cells, these 50 to 100 trillion cells in my body, healthy and functioning properly, that my brain turned on and I was able to reconnect with my higher power, my God, my spirit, my love, my life, and get back on track with my purpose. So when I work with people, when my health coaches and I work with people, that's one of the first things we do, is we clear all the junk out. We clear out all the toxins. We take a look at all of your personal care products, what you're putting on your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. So if you're putting a bunch of chemicals on your skin and you think, oh, that's not going into my body. Yes, it is. How about those nicotine patches or estrogen patches? Our skin is the largest organ in our body. Things do absorb through the skin and they go into your bloodstream. That includes chemical sunscreen. I don't use chemical sunscreen. I use natural mineral oils instead. I don't use a bunch of products on my skin anymore with chemicals. If you can't pronounce it on the label, then don't put it on your body. And sure as heck, don't put it into your body. So we look at all the toxins, personal care products, all the foods. We basically clear all the crap out, all the sugars, all the grains. So the main areas are toxins, bad fats, sugar and grains, and of course stress. So we take all sugar and grains out other than a little bit of natural sugar through fruit. But I will tell you, as a fat burner, as a woman who's in her 20s metabolically, I very rarely eat fruit anymore. I choose days throughout the week, my high carb days, because I teach diet variation long term. Our program's not keto, it's not paleo, it's really none of that. It's all about you learning your body, what makes your body operate at its highest level, what gives you the most energy, that doesn't cause bloating, that doesn't cause sinus issues, that doesn't cause weight gain. We take you through all these stages so that you can get so in tune with your body that you know what your trigger foods are. All right, so we want to remove toxins, and that's mostly from your personal care products, toxins in your food. So when we start people off, you're eating healthy, grass-fed, organic, humanely raised proteins, whether that's plant-based if you're a vegetarian or animal-based. And then we have all the low-carb, high-fiber vegetables like celery and zucchini and broccoli and Brussels sprouts and celery and spinach. And then a few fruits that are low-sugar fruits, ideally like berries, but it's very limited amount of fruit. So grains and sugar create inflammation in your body. Grains break down into sugar. So rice, wheat, pasta, they break down into sugar. When you eat carbs and when you eat grains, your body releases insulin. And insulin is one of the top fat storage hormones in the body, and it's also one of the top aging hormones in the body. The release of insulin creates inflammation, oxidation, which is another name for rust or aging of the body, increased aging, and it makes your body store fat. So we don't want to release insulin. So we take all sugar and grains out. So we're going to remove toxins. We're going to remove all the inflammatory foods, which is primarily sugars and grains, especially processed sugars, and then bad fats. This book is a great resource. This book actually lists the difference between bad fats and good fats. So basically, though, in a nutshell, bad fats are hydrogenated fats, processed fats, the fats that you still see commercials on today that say they're healthy, like corn oil is awful for your body, canola oil, awful for your body. These are highly processed, refined oils that are just byproducts that they're putting in a bottle so they can sell it and continue to make money. They're unstable, they're rancid. They get into the cell membrane and they create hormone resistance, weight loss resistance, thyroid resistance, so hypothyroid, diabetes, weight loss resistance. All of that has to do with the hormones. Most of the issues we deal with are hormone resistant problems. These little antennas, these little receptors on the outside of your cell, they become blunted and desensitized. They're like little radars, and they listen to insulin and leptin, which tells your body to burn fat for fuel, and thyroid, and dopamine, and serotonin, and all these amazing feel-good healing chemicals that make our body energize and sleep well and wake up happy. So it has so much to do with our emotional health and the feeling of our body physically, have to do with these receptors. And every cell in your body has 20,000 receptors. Getting your body into fat burning and healing your body at a deep cellular level so that it's a long-term fix. So it's not a diet where you just, cutting out certain foods. Because what we do is we get you into fat burning by removing all of those eliminating causes diet, toxins, inflammatory foods, bad fats. We take away all the bad stuff. So coconut oil, amazing. And I'll talk tomorrow about which ones to cook with, which ones to put on your salad. Olive oil, amazing. Don't cook with it. Grapeseed oil, amazing. Cook with it. Avocado oil, high smoking point. Cook with it, amazing. I would say sunflower oil, yes, good, but not safflower, not canola oil, not corn oil. I'll give you this is what I'll do. I'm going to post a PDF of all of the main good foods, fats, healthy grains, healthy vegetables, healthy fruits. I don't pretend to follow this 100%, but I will tell you if I did, I would feel better, have more energy. I feel really good as I am, but I would probably put my health maybe on a 9 out of 10, because I'm not perfect. So my morning mantra, guess what it is? No corn, no wheat, no sugar. No corn, no wheat, no sugar. Because corn is the worst thing for my body. Most American corn, along with most American soy, is GMO. And that's a whole nother story, but it's genetically modified. There's plenty of issues with genetically modified, plenty of studies to support what I'm saying, so much so that most European countries do not allow, they have outlawed GMO. But in the grand United States, where we're governed by money, the almighty dollar, and these high corporations, we don't care about the health of our people. We care about making money. So we live in a sick care system, not a health care system. It's a disease care system, and nothing against medical doctors. I was going to be a medical doctor, but I have a little saying, MD stands for managing disease. They're taught and trained how to manage disease with drugs and surgery. They don't know anything about health. They will admit to you they have no nutritional training. So I'm so blessed that I ended up not going to medical school. Instead, I went to chiropractic school and learned that the body can heal, that there's innate wisdom in the cells, that a nervous system turned on, that when you're ill, when you're out of balance, when there's interferences in your body, spiritual interferences, mental interferences, psychological interferences, physical interference, nervous system interferences, then your body is going to act out and you'll have symptoms. The body's only way of talking to you and telling you what's going on and what needs to change is through signs and symptoms. All right, everybody. Pura vida. Peace out. Live your purest, healthiest life. Open up your heart and stay engaged and keep playing full out, and you're going to get the most amazing benefits by the end of these.